I'm really excited to be with you all today because this is where the movement needs us to be. I don't know if some of you may have heard about this, but 19 students were arrested on Yale's campus this week. Lex and I among them. We were sitting in our administrative building in a peaceful sit-in for fossil fuel divestment. We had been there for 9 hours, asking that our administration reconsider the issue of fossil fuel divestment. We were there as students and we were willing to engage in civil disobedience because this issue is so urgent to us. This issue is so real for us. At the end of a day of peaceful disobedience, the Yale administration came and they told us that if we did not leave the building, they would arrest us right there on our own campus. 19 of us put ourselves on the line and risked arrest and risked future disciplinary action because we were willing to take this step. What does it say about our administration that they were not willing to engage with us in dialogue, that they were more willing to arrest us than talk to us about this issue?
Cowards.
So this means that we're up against a lot. Right? It was very, very shocking for us to realize that our university actually really didn't want to have this conversation, and not only would they ignore us, but they would take action against us and threaten us with legal consequences and disciplinary consequences, including suspension and expulsion. So it really demonstrated to us how much we're up against, and it shows that our movement needs to be stronger than ever.
Yeah.
Yes. Stronger than ever, and I am so confident that we will be. Yes. We are very, very disappointed in our administration. We went in there thinking that they probably weren't going to take that step. We really didn't think that Yale would want to be that school that arrested 19 students, but they proved us wrong. And our movement on campus is disappointed, but we have never been stronger. When we left that building, there were over 150 students out there to receive us. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever been a part of, and the way our students showed up for us at Yale, we are showing up here for BC today. And even though our administrations are taking harsher stances than ever, it only means that our movement is growing stronger and that we will continue and that we must continue to show up for each other in this way.
We are here for the Boston College students because it is unacceptable for their administration to silence them on this issue. As young people, the climate crisis is not an issue, it is the issue that is defining our life and our future. It is not okay for their administration to silence them as the older generation because they're passing down a legacy of climate destruction and of risk to their students. And it is so important. We are inheriting this crisis, and so we need to be different. We need to show up to support each other. We need to listen to all voices, especially voices from marginalized communities, and especially voices that right now, like the Boston College students, are being silenced. It's going to take all of us, all of our voices, all of our bravery, all of our willing to take risks if we are to solve this crisis, and that's why we're here today.
It's important to remember, though, that while we celebrated the victory that we had on campus last week, and we took huge risks in being there, and the students at BC continue to take huge risks in organizing here and are so, so brave. Yes. Can we give them a round of applause for their bravery? The risks that we take on campus still do not compare to the risks that are happening all over the world in the face of climate disaster, which is already destroying communities. Lives are being lost every single day because of these industries, because of our university's complicity and refusal to listen and engage in dialogue. People are dying. And so, as we remember that, just going forward with the knowledge that we have the purpose here, we are on the right side, and we are standing up for everyone, and we are standing together powerfully. Because all of our universities might be going forward individually with our campaigns, but what matters is this, right? Like this is the movement. Like this is us coming together and saying that we face challenges on our campuses, but the challenge that our universities are posing collectively is a challenge that we're going to match and is a challenge that we're going to beat. So thank you all so much for being here. We're so happy to be a part of this community, having come from Connecticut today, and we know that we're just going to be growing, and we're just going to get so much more powerful from here. So thank you so much.